Stephen Tierney from Mindset Sales and Management Training, and I've had loads of emails asking me to just give a little insight into hypnotic language and selling, so I'd like to do that today for you. And we'll start with something called embedded commands. Now, embedded commands in hypnosis are commands that are disguised in your conversation to go straight to the unconscious mind with a command for them to do something. So let me show you how you can do this in sales. This is good stuff, you'll enjoy this. So here's one example here. I'll read it out to you and then I'll show you where the embedded command is. People who have already decided to invest in our training, David, find that it brings incredible results. So let's just say, for instance, I'm talking to the client David, and I've said, people who have already decided to invest in our training, David, find that it brings incredible results. So, can you spot the embedded command here? Let me show you. Invest in our training. Now, the secret with embedded commands is you need to make it stand out slightly, or change your tonality, or just pause slightly. So let me show you the example again. People who have already decided to invest in our training, David, find that it brings incredible results. So what I'm doing there with David is I'm actually you putting the command for him to invest in our training. Now the second example, this is a really good example as well. So I'll read it out to you first and see what you can spot from this one. People who have already invested in our training and chose us, David, agree that it's the best, most up-to-date training available. Have you spotted it? The key thing here about this one is you're asking their name to agree with you. So it gets them to agree with you, but it's hidden within the conversation. So let me show you that example again. People who have already invested in our training and chose us, David, agree that it's the best, most up-to-date training available. I'm asking him to agree with me, and it's hidden within there. So that's a little taster for you on embedded commands. Takes a little bit of practice to get used to. As I said, the main thing is that you change your tonality slightly to make it stand out. Now, the client won't spot this, so don't worry too much about that. Make it stand out as a command, because you've got to remember you'll spot it more because you know what you're doing. Okay? So use these in your sales pitch. Get used to it. It takes a little bit getting used to, but when you use that and share it with all the other persuasion skills that you've got, it increases your chances of closing that deal by a good bit. So thanks for listening, and I'll be back soon with another sales persuasion tip.